Hey everyone, my name is Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got these nails along with how I installed these GOO GOO Hair Extensions to begin my first of a series called Glow Up Diaries, where I basically will be sharing with you guys different beauty treatments and different self-investments in myself and in my looks. My goal is to be a high maintenance, quote unquote, to then live my life in a low maintenance way where even though yes, I'm investing in the time with the products, the services, I'm not spending so much time getting ready in the morning. That is huge for me. Little things like having my nails done, for example, like today, having things like hair done. So that begins our series and let's just get right into it. Alright you guys, so our first stop is Chéri Nails Spa, located here in El Paso. I chose it just because I saw the photos online of the interior and I was like, this is gorgeous. I have to go. If I'm gonna pick any place, it's gonna be here. They do have a complimentary drink with each visit. I just went with water, you know, you gotta stay hydrated. And then while they soaked my feet and prepped for my pedicure, I got to choose my nail color. I ended up going with 609 from their collection. It seems like they mostly use the press. With my pedicure, I have a sugar scrub as part of the service. It felt so good. And then it was followed by a mask that felt very like cooling. With the package, I highly recommend it if you haven't done a pedicure in a while, which is me for sure, because things like the hot towels that you see here, it just completely takes care of everything, leaves you feeling very relaxed. I had an incredible nail tech who just left me feeling super spoiled. I also opted for gel polish. That is an add-on, but I highly recommend. I think it came out so good and it matched with my French manicure that you'll see in a second perfectly. Next, as part of my Chéri salon visit, I did get a manicure package. This included the classic manicure, which you can see a lot of footage of here. They basically cleaned up my nails, which it was needed, so they did an incredible job with that. My nail tech was super sweet. I also did the Gel X extensions. She found the perfect shape for my nail. And then I did the add-on of a French nail, which is the most flattering French nail I could have ever gotten. She picked the perfect color, did the perfect band shape, and it was just gorgeous in the end. I didn't really record the painting process just because I didn't want to interrupt her work. One, because they're already super accommodating with me showing up with the camera without letting them know in advance. And two, just out of courtesy and respect for her work and her craftsmanship, I was like, let me just enjoy this part. But you can see it in a second here. It came out so good. Also, they had the cutest little poster in their bathroom. It says Lucky Girl Syndrome. I live by that every day. But they followed with some moisturizer, a little hand massage, and some Tom Ford glitter, which left me feeling like $1,000,000. Also in their salon, they have different things like jewelry that you can buy. They provide previously owned luxury goods, which I didn't get footage of because it was behind the desk. Once again, I didn't want to get in the way, but it's like a one-stop shop for anything you could really be looking for. Of course, I had to stop for some Starbucks on the way home. I got myself a matcha, got hubby an Americano, and then a little wrap. Alright, so we are now back home from my nail appointment. The nails came out so cute. I am so obsessed and I had the best time. As soon as I felt the energy of the staff, I knew I was in good hands. Everything was so nice and everyone was so sweet and accommodating. I literally just showed up with my camera and they were super chill about it and they're like, yeah, absolutely. So I felt very welcomed and very catered and pampered. You can kind of see the nails here. Probably the best French nail set I've ever done. I highly recommend it if you're in El Paso. Get your nails done at Chéri Nails. I'm gonna definitely be going back. But now, as part, I guess, 2 of our Glow Up series, I'm gonna be focusing on my hair. So as you can see, makeup is done, hair is straightened. I feel like sometimes I just want a little extra something. So I looked into getting hair extensions and I realized brands like Bellamy Hair, brands like Irresistible Me, it was just kind of scary to invest so much money up front and I didn't even know if I was gonna have like a good color match. Like for Bellamy Hair Extensions, they have a color consultant. They were straight up told me like, we don't know what color to recommend to you. Maybe chocolate brown, but it's kind of hard to tell and I was like, oof. I don't know how I feel about dropping over $200 on hair extensions and it might not even be my color, you know what I mean? So I looked all over Amazon. I still wanted something that was like real human hair, something that I could heat style. After looking at like several different options, several different price points, I finally settled on GOO GOO Hair Extensions. It comes in this cute hot pink box. I did end up getting the chocolate brown color and it actually matches perfectly. I've already worn these a few times. I have been able to heat style them. And I think for the price, yes, you're still paying a little bit more than like other Amazon finds, but it is worth it, especially if you're first starting out and you're a little bit nervous about that price tag and you just want to test something new. This is the brand to go with. It also comes with like this little pamphlet that kind of tells you how to use it, the recommendations, questions and answers, how to take care of it. They say that typically with these extensions, you want to wash them every, I believe, 10 uses. So you get a pretty good amount. I haven't curled the extensions yet. That is one thing I'm a little bit hesitant about. I lately don't even really like curling my hair, so I don't know if I really would dabble into that. I just worry that once I've curled them, then I try to wash them and something goes wrong. So I'm just probably just keep them for the straight hair days. That also includes like a little clip for your hair so that you can install it real easy. And the bag, like I said, is the actual extensions. Keep them in the hairnet that it came with. First glance, when I opened it, I was like, I feel like there's not a lot of hair. Maybe you really are like, you get what you pay for type of thing. But once you have it in, I promise you, it makes such a difference. I have a little hair tie to kind of make sure that it's not getting tangled in there. And then it does come also with some extra clips should the original ones break. And then it comes with one 4-clip piece, I think 2 3 clips, 2 2 clips, and then 2 single clips. We're gonna use all of them today. Like, look at that. Literally so soft. I'm gonna go ahead and install these with you guys. Show you the process. It's actually super easy. Obviously, since today I'm on camera, it's gonna be a little bit different because I can't really see myself in the mirror. But first thing I definitely do is I make sure my hair is straight. I know a lot of people tend to style after they put the extensions in. I just like to have the control of, okay, I see where my hair is, I see how it's laying already. Let's just add the pieces, right? I have my brush here. Also, highly recommend it's a brush by Conifer. Here is the 3-clip piece. The main thing that I focus on when wearing extensions is making sure that I have enough hair on top of my head to really make sure that it's blended and we don't see any tracks. To me, if you can see extension tracks, it's the same thing as if you can see someone's underwear with their clothes. We don't want that. It's not cute, it's not. And then for this section, we're going to do a 4-clip and then put a 3-clip directly on top of it. I don't know if you can see there, we have the 4-clip followed by the 3rd clip directly on it. I'm making sure that I'm not accidentally clipping anything to the section that I've parted up here, because once you lay that down, it causes like a weird bump, and we definitely don't want that. Okay, so I completely forgot to film the other side with the 2-clip, but you get the idea. We're doing the same thing. We're just flipping it over to the other side, adding it with that curve. We still have the 1-clip wefts left, but look at this difference already. Like the volume, like I said, I have mine in the shade chocolate brown, and I feel like it's the perfect color match. I'll have the exact details to the ones that I'm wearing today in the description. Should you have the same hair color as me, or if you're wanting the same length, they obviously have a million other colors to choose from, so you can find exactly what you are needing for your hair, whether it's what you're looking for volume, what you're looking for color, and what you're looking for length. To say I'm obsessed is an understatement. Also, if I weren't filming, this entire process would take me tops 20 minutes. That's after I've straightened my hair. But that includes installing the clips, parting everything, making sure it's all blended, and straightening the extensions themselves, and making sure that everything lays flat. That takes me 20 minutes out of my day, and it makes such a difference. So let's quickly add the last 2 pieces and see the whole look all together. And that's it. I feel like for something that is so simple, takes just an extra few minutes to add to your beauty routine, it's like Wow. Alright, so that concludes my first episode of my Glow Up Diaries series, where I take you guys along with me to different beauty treatments, different ways that I'm looking to invest in my looks to be high maintenance, but to then have the end result be more low maintenance. Today I specifically chose nails, so mani-pedi along with extensions, because I feel like those tiny little tweaks just make everything look so much more polished and put together, and so I really hope you guys enjoyed. And all the nail salon information will be linked down below, including the specific services I got. So once again, if you're in El Paso, definitely check them out. The GOO GOO Hair Extensions will also be linked down below, the specific color and length that I'm wearing here today. And then, yeah, anything else that I used in this video will be linked down below as well. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram to find more of my day-to-day lifestyle content, a little bit more personal, not as high-end production as this, but still good vibes. Also, if you really like this video and you'd like to see more, including more episodes of my Glow Up Diaries, please go ahead and subscribe down below. Go ahead and also click on the notification bell so that you don't miss a single upload from me. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.